Good afternoon. Hi, this is a special Labor Day edition of our countdown for National Truck Driver Appreciation Week. I'm Carrie Baylor, and this is my mom, Beth Baylor. She is the second generation of Baylor Trucking, and I'm so happy she's here today to thank America's professional truck drivers with me and do our raffle and our countdown. And I asked her to join me today on Labor Day to celebrate the hardworking men and women of this industry, because no one knows America's professional truck drivers and Baylor drivers better than my mom. So my mom started dating my dad when they were, what, 8th grade?
16,
Juniors, and they were married for
46 years.
46 years. And my mom was instrumental in the second generation of Baylor Trucking and is obviously a mentor and a support to me as well. And so the entire time she was dating my dad, who was a truck driver, she was part of the Baylor history and helping my grandfather, the first generation Chester Baylor. So she knows the hard work, the dedication. She is part of it, like every ounce of it, from making sure that the trucks start and mechanics come to work. And my mom worked in the business for several years, and she helped handle all of our professional driver issues. So if you name it in trucking, like, seriously, go ahead. We should actually have a special video, like do a live with my mom, like, can you stomp Beth Baylor on a trucking issue? Because there's really not a story or an experience that she hasn't dealt with. And I guess if you started dating when you're 16, do we dare to say?
No,
we don't say
no.
how many years she actually has trucking experience. Okay, it's a few, maybe.
No.
Okay,
She didn't get that. No.
all right. So do you want to share a little bit before we tell this? We had a heartwarming story here that happened actually on my mother's birthday that I wanted her to share. But before we get into this story, do you want to share anything about your love for truck drivers, whether it's your husband or your father-in-law or all the many Baylor drivers you've cared about so much?
My brother-in-law was also a truck driver.
Yeah.
So yes, when we came in, I came from the teaching industry. I taught elementary, and I had no idea how hard these truck drivers work and how hard anyone works at a trucking company to keep moving America forward. What goes on behind the scenes to get those trucks ready, to put them out on the road, and running safe, legal, and on time is so hard with the construction and the number of cars on the road today. It's just a tremendous, stressful job that these truck drivers go through daily.
This is all unscripted and all beautiful, and my mom totally gets it. I recently told her, I said, Mom, I'm kind of like anxious. I'm raising company driver pay, and it's going to cost the company, $250,000 more each month. But I want to give our drivers the best pay in the industry. And her response was,
they're worth it.
That's exactly what her response was. And you are. So again, we get it on how hard you work and how we both cherish you with all of our hearts. So on this Labor Day, thank you sincerely from us. The Baylor family.
You are our internal customer.
Thank you from the Baylor family, and thanks for all you do, and thanks for 75 years of Baylor drivers that have made a contribution to this country and really delivered America everything from medical supplies to food to birthday packages to healthcare items. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Mom, on your birthday this year, you ran some errands in the morning.
Yes.
And you were trying to use a coupon.
Yes.
Tell the story.
I'm a coupon queen, so I knew I had to get over there, and I wasn't sure if it expired on my birthday or at the end of the month.
It was a birthday coupon.
It was a birthday coupon, and I knew I wanted to use it, and so I was buying these things that I really didn't need, but I really kind of wanted. And anyway, she wanted to see my driver's license to see my birthday, and she saw my driver's license. She saw where I lived, and she said, "Oh, I live there."
Is it so you went to a store and the checkout clerk
Yes.
said, I need to see your license to validate the birthday coupon is valid.
Right.
And so you showed your driver's license to the store clerk.
Yes.
And she said, I live near there?
Yes.
Okay.
She said, oh, I live there. And since my 2 daughters graduated from that high school, I asked if she had graduated from that high school. And she said, no, I graduated from Milan. And I said, oh, how nice. I said, my husband graduated from Milan, and we were the 2nd generation Baylor Trucking. And she said, oh, I love Baylor Trucking. I love the Baylor Trucking drivers. And I'm thinking, okay.
And this is her, right?
This is Alexis.
This is Alexis, the store clerk, who said to my mom, I'm from Milan, which is where Baylor Trucking is, and she loves Baylor Trucking drivers.
And she said, I've got a story I need to tell you. And so she said she was driving through Sunman, Indiana, which most of our drivers do to go out onto the interstate. And she said her car stopped, and she looked in the rearview mirror and she saw this big Baylor truck, and she thought, oh, she was going to cry. She was so afraid that the truck would run into her because she couldn't move. And instead, the nice truck driver got out to help her and got her car started, and so she could move on. So recently she bought a dog, and she named her dog Baylor for Baylor Trucking and the nice driver that helped her get her car started.
I just love it. It's so emotional to us because here my mom was in another state, and we didn't know of this story, but that's what is emblematic of Baylor drivers and America's professional truck drivers, is that every day they're a hero on the highway. Every day they're a superhero without a cape. And every single day they are doing acts of kindness and love and making a difference in somebody's lives. And here, we didn't even know about it. It happened like 10 miles away or less, maybe 6. And it was such a big impact, this kindness, that her favorite thing now in her life is named Baylor after the Baylor driver. So, I mean, that's definitely a God wink that on my mom's birthday that she got to experience this story. So we can't reiterate enough how proud we are of Baylor drivers and America's professional truck drivers, and how much we cherish you and we thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So before we sign off today on this Labor Day, we want to, we pre-drew the raffle. We're outside. It's gorgeous. Hope it's gorgeous where you are. We drew the raffle winner today, and the raffle winner today is our master driver,
Robert Gilbert.
Bobby Gilbert. And he won he won a flat screen smart TV. It's a 32-inch flat screen smart TV for his truck. So, and it's pre-loaded with Roku and Netflix and all that cool stuff. So I don't know when I'll ever watch that because he's always moving. He's on a dedicated route from Ohio to Pennsylvania and back and home every weekend. So I know he's actually home this weekend. I think he's grilling out with his beautiful wife and his 11 grandchildren. Yeah. But before we sign off, I need a favor. This is very important. Okay. Prayers for Abigail Smith. I want you to look at this. Abigail Smith is a brave Marine. She is serving and has served in Afghanistan. She is the sister of one of our professional drivers, Cody Smith. Abigail was seriously injured. There goes a Baylor truck leaving, so hope you can hear us. But Abigail was seriously injured in the evacuation efforts in Kabul in Afghanistan. So please keep Abigail in your thoughts and prayers for recovery, and please take a moment to pray for our armed forces, to pray for those actively serving, pray for those that are walking the line and defending America's freedom, and pray for their families. God bless this country, and God bless America's professional truck drivers. All the best. Happy Labor Day from Mom and me. Bye. Thanks.